Alright, today is the 14th of March, 2008. Kissimmee, Florida Warbird Adventures. Here with Aaron. How are you today?
Outstanding. How about you?
Good, doing just fine. Lovely day to fly. My name is Chuck. I'm in the back of the T.6 Texan World War II Advanced Trainer. And we're all set to go. So we'll pull that stick all the way back. We'll add some power and start to move. Now we can't see where we're going. So we have to turn the nose from side to side. So we'll turn to the right and we'll look left. And we'll turn to the left and look right. Kissimmee ground, Texan 4 is out of Warbirds for a 30-minute flight southwest, numbers taxi.
Texan 4, Kissimmee ground, taxi to runway 15.
Taxi 15, Texan 4. Alright, so we've called ground, got permission to taxi out.
Alright.
So have your feet up on the rudder pedals with your heels on the floor.
Kissimmee clearance delivery, 440.
And right hand on the stick with me.
Houston.
From 440 Charlie Tango, Kissimmee ground, cleared to the Houston airport.
Going to see how little it takes to steer the airplane.
Off of Kissimmee, it'll be radar vectors to Cross City, direct Seminole, NS filed, on departure maintain 2000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be 119.4, squawk 1642.
You see the P-51 Mustang out on the ramp?
I've always wanted to fly one of those.
Sure. Well, this is the fighter trainer, so everyone had to qualify in this airplane to go fly that.
Beach 0 Charlie Tango, readback is correct.
Actually, I have one of those as my wallpaper on my computer.
Really?
Yep.
We're going to the left here for 15.
You're welcome.
Kissimmee ground, Cessna 23868, clear runway 15 at Echo, requesting taxi to Sun State.
Cessna 23868, Kissimmee ground, taxi to Sun State.
23868,
Alright, to start slowing down, we'll pull the power back.
Ground Lear, Papa Charlie is clear 15, we're going to signature.
Lear 60 Papa Charlie, Kissimmee ground, Roger. You can make your left turn there and then hold short of the next taxiway to your
We're holding the stick back, which locks the tail wheel. It does turn a little bit to the side. That's how we're able to do these S-turns. If we push the stick forward, it unlocks the tail wheel. We can kick a little brake and we can park into a tight spot. The tail wheel free casters that way. Alright, let's get you to close your canopy up to the first notch. Right there is fine. Stick is back, the brakes are on, power's coming up. We're going to check the engine. 1600 RPMs. Propeller lever comes back, we're looking for a 200 RPM drop. We'll push it forward all the way. Good, back to 1600, up to 2000 RPMs. We'll check the magnetos. We'll turn to the right mag, RPM drop, back to both. Left mag, RPM drop and back to both. And power comes back. We'll turn the airplane again by unlocking the tail wheel.
107 Delta, cleared touch and go, report missed approach.
When we park at an angle so we can see off to the side, which is up ahead of us.
Alright.
Kissimmee Tower, November 9287 Echo, Sandpit 1500, inbound, full stop with the weather.
Texan 4, did you call ready?
I did not, I am ready.
Texan 4, runway 15, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 15, Texan 4, thank you. Alright, stay very lightly with me on the controls. Look to the left, there's someone coming into land, but he's way out there. Look to the right and make sure the runway is clear.
Towers, white traffic 87 Echo.
Alright, it's your last chance to see down the runway. Stick to the right for torque, and here comes the power. 36 inches of manifold pressure, 2250 RPM at 600 horsepower. We'll fly the tail a little bit. And she's ready to come off the ground. We'll raise the gear. And we'll reduce power back to 30 inches. And 2000 RPMs.
6 Romeo Alpha, report midfield right downwind 15.
Midfield, downwind, runway 15, 746 Romeo Alpha.
A lot different than I thought it'd be.
It's actually quite nice. Once we get a little higher.
Section 4, 2 miles ahead of you southbound, also one over the water towers inbound.
Alright, we're looking, Texan 4.
Bud and 3.
Bud 3 it is.
Alright, we're on our own frequency now, so they've turned us loose. They said there's one ahead of us and one to our right where the train tracks go to the water tower. When we get to 1,000, we'll reduce power a little more.
Alright.
And that'll help it get a little quieter in here. Coming up to 900 feet.
900.
28 inches of manifold pressure now, and then 1,900 RPMs. We're going to lower the nose, so we'll go a little faster, maybe 120 or so. Alright, look at the horizon out in front of you. It's kind of hard to see because of the smoke and pollution and the haze. But you can see where the sky meets the ground mostly, and we got the nose a little bit above that, and we're climbing. So anything slower than 145 is a climb, and we're doing 120. So hold it nice and steady right there. I want you to look around a little bit. You're holding some right stick, so relax your pull to the right. There you go. Alright, so how was takeoff?
It was different.
Yeah, how so?
Well, for one, it was very rough.
Okay.
A lot rougher than a Cessna.
Yeah? Do we come off the ground faster than a Cessna?
Yes, we did. I think it's part of the reason because the wings are on the top instead of the bottom.
Yeah, well, we have 600 horsepower, whereas you probably have 150 or so, 160.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and this airplane's a lot heavier, but it needs that 600 horsepower to get off the ground. We also have a 42-foot wingspan, and it does pretty well as far as the climb rate goes. Good, we're almost up to 2,000. There's a plane to our right over the trees.
I got him.
He's coming in over that water tower. Look off the right wingtip, and that water tower is a reporting point for the airport when you're inbound.
Alright.
Well, what would you like to do on today's flight?
I don't know, it's my first time up here in one of these.
Sure,
It's so easy.
Well, you'll be flying the whole time. I'm already off the controls since we took off there.
So my pedals and my rudder, correct?
Yep, so hold the stick steady. Look straight ahead over the nose.
Yep.
With the little right foot, push the nose to the right. There's your yaw, push to the left. There's your yaw. Obviously, with foot alone, the airplane goes initially in the direction you push, but it doesn't turn that way.
You have to compensate, right?
No, you have to bank to turn. To turn an airplane, you have to bank. Using your feet doesn't turn. Let's prove that. Hold the wings level and push right foot. More right foot. Now the nose went to the right, but we're not turning to the right. Push to the left. Look over the nose. It went to the left, but now we're not turning to the left. Alright, so put your feet on the floor. Now let's bank the airplane to the right, and you're going to do it kind of aggressively, so stick to the right. Look over the nose as you go to the right. Turn to the right.
With what, the joystick?
Huh?
The stick?
Yeah, with the stick. Let's go to the right. You see the nose go the wrong way?
Yep.
Alright, stop your turn there. You're not using your feet at all. Now let's go to the left and push hard to the left. You see the nose go to the right?
Yeah.
The nose goes the wrong way. So that's why you need your feet. So put your feet back up on the pedals, heels on the floor.
Done.
So now you're going to use your feet with the stick. So to turn to the right, right stick and right foot. That's it. Nice and smooth. Alright, there. Now when you move the stick to the right or you center the stick, do it a lot slower and a lot smoother. Let's go to the left. Left stick and left foot. Good. See how the nose is rolling on a point?
Yep.
That's what you need. Good. Now you see when you move the stick abruptly, the airplane bounces around too. So try smoother and try less movement. So go to the right. Yeah, that's it. Keep that going. When you center the